The title of today's reflection is Humble Faith in Jesus Christ is Necessary. This is the first part of two. Before God created the visible world, the universe in which we live, He created the invisible world, the world of the spirits, the angels. And before God created the invisible world, there was only God, infinite, the eternal Spirit, the eternal spiritual being, the eternal intelligence, the eternal life, the eternal love, and the eternal happiness, because God is a happiness in Himself. The point is that the effect such as creation cannot be greater than its cause, such as God, Creator. For example, the watch cannot exist without a watchmaker. The music cannot exist without a music composer. And the house cannot exist without an architect. So the visible world depends on the spiritual world. In other words, there must be at first a thought, and then action follows, creation follows. Jesus Christ said this clearly in the Gospel of St. John, chapter 6, verse 63, when Jesus says, "It is the Spirit that gives life, but not the flesh, which is of no avail." In other words, it is the Spirit of God that keeps the universe alive and functional, such as our soul keeps alive our body. When Jesus calls our soul from this earth, then the body will cease to exist immediately, and our soul will wait in the eternity for a new body as Jesus has, and this will happen according to Jesus at the end of time, when He will come on this planet Earth for the second time. In our profession of faith, we say that through Jesus Christ all things, visible and invisible, were made. When the spiritual world of the angels and the spirits was put to the test, then the one part of the spiritual world, the angels, spirits, led by the Lucifer, which means the one who carries the light of God, rebelled against God and refused His will. Immediately, Lucifer became Satan, God's adversary, devil, which means the liar, slanderer, and the demons and the spirits who followed him became demons, the evil spirits. Although God expelled Lucifer from his friendship, nevertheless God did not take away his gift of knowledge and perfect intelligence from them. It is a great mystery of God's will. He just simply left this gift to them to abuse it. We don't know why, but it will be for a short time. When at the end of time, Jesus will destroy permanently the devil. After our parents, first parents, Adam and Eve, were seduced by the devil in the paradise and they committed the original sin, then God, by his mysterious will again, allowed Satan, fallen angel, having their influence on mankind and on the universe. Actually, St. John says that in his letter, in his first letter, St. John writes in chapter 5, verse 19, we know that we are God's children and the whole world is under the power of the evil one. According to the astronomers, our planet Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and the whole universe is 13.8 billion years old. Therefore, Satan, devil, the demons have been around for billions of years. According to the archaeologists, the skeletons of Homo sapiens means simply, as we know, homo is the Latin word and it means a man. Sapiens means wise, intelligent. And this term is used to refer, to indicate, to say it's about Homo sapiens is simply a fully developed human being with intelligence, free will and responsibility. Perfect creation of man. Okay, according to the archaeologist, the skeletons of Homo sapiens were found in Africa and they are 200,000 years old. Other Homo sapiens skeletons were found in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, Israel, and the nearby regions, and those Homo sapiens skeletons are 100,000 years old. In Europe, Homo sapiens skeletons are 65,000 years old. So we can say that the Adam and Eve were put to the test in paradise probably 200,000 years ago. As for the extraterrestrial intelligent beings, we don't know when God created them. However, the extraterrestrial intelligent beings in the interviews with American officials, with people, clearly claim to have their origin from Earth, from Homo sapiens. This explains their constant interest in Earth and in us. But since they say that the Earth is overpopulated, their interest is really not in us, but in themselves. Because God would never say that Earth is overpopulated. Because when they say the Earth is overpopulated, it simply means we have to kill the people, we have to eliminate the people. But why they look humanoid, half man, half human being? Why they look so monstrous, reptilian, and frightful and freaky? Well, the only explanation is that some forbidden and prohibited biological experiments happened between fallen angels, between the Luciferians and fallen mankind. In these forbidden biological experiments, simply devil, Satan, Luciferians, they were using both men and the animals. It was simply experiments, biological experiments against God's will and against nature's laws. The Luciferians, they were using both men and the animals. Maybe these freaky, frightful and the monstrous humanoid are the Satan's creation. So we can say that these freaky, frightful and the monstrous humanoids came into existence just after the original sin of Adam and Eve, and therefore 200,000 years ago. Well, this is the end of the first part, and let's see how it sounds.